Hi, I'm Paul Psolka, Ivy Masters Learning Center and ivymasters.com. Today we're going to look at Test 5, Section 1, number 26, which reads, which statement best expresses the relationship between organic farming and conventional farming that is presented in the passage? Okay, so let's look at our options. Answer choice A. Both are equally sustainable, but they differ dramatically in the amounts of land they require to produce equivalent yields. Let's actually go to some of our answer choices here to see what, in number 27, to see what they say. So the first line reference we get is 13 to 14. Let's see how that plays into this answer. A lot of scrolling for this one, 13 to 14. And it's right here. Conventional industrial agriculture has become incredibly efficient on a simple land-to-food basis. And then what the passage goes on to say is that American farmer feeds 155 people worldwide. Conventional farming gets more and more crop per square foot of cultivated land, over 170 bushels of corn per acre in Iowa, blah, 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 blah. And when we look at that, coupled with the charts, it's organic yield as a percent of conventional yield by crop type. And there's two of these figures here. And what it shows is that 100% is how much your conventional yield is. And you could see that every organic yield is lower. This one's about 65%, which is your vegetables. So on a plot of land, you'd only get 65 vegetables per 100 you would get with conventional farming, which is basically the main argument of this guy's passage, which is that answer choice A, both are equally sustainable. No, he would say one is more sustainable than the other. In other words, conventional may be more sustainable. Why? Because it gets more crop per square acre. The second part of this makes perfect sense. They differ dramatically in the amounts of land they require to produce equivalent yields. That's his main argument, but remember, if an answer choice is 50% wrong, it's 100% wrong. Okay, moving on to 22 to 26. And here we've got, and since a third of the planet is already used for agriculture, destroying forests and other wild habitats along the way, anything that could help us produce more food on less land would seem to be good for the environment. And true. His argument, in other words, that is also, lines 22 to 26, is also arguing that they are not equally sustainable. So that's another reason answer choice A is wrong. We're looking for the relationship between those answer choices. Now, really 22 to 26 is wrong because there's not a corresponding answer choice. Answer choice A and B are wrong for 27 because there's not a corresponding answer choice in number 26. So if there was one that said just conventional farming is more sustainable and gave a valid reason, then it could work. But remember, you've got to have a match and something that directly answers the question. So for answer choice A and B, we're lacking a match. So for answer choice C, let's see 51 to 53 what that has to say. And 51 to 53 over here. They found that organic farming delivered a lower yield for every crop type, though the disparity varied widely. And same argument that the other parts are making is that they're not equally sustainable, that conventional may be more sustainable because you get more crop per acre. Now let's look at number 26. So it looks like the answer is going to be D for number 27. Let's look at the other answer choices for number 26 and see why they may or may not be the correct answer. Answer choice B for 26. Both rely on artificial chemicals for pest control, but organic farmers use chemicals sparingly in conjunction with natural remedies. So let's investigate this first piece. Both rely on artificial chemicals for pest control. When we look at the passage, what we do get is, actually I believe it's down here. I don't know about pest control, but this paragraph from 60 to 68 is talking about the main difference is nitrogen. This is between organic and conventional farming. The chemical key in plant growth. Conventional agriculture makes use of 171 metric tons of synthetic fertilizer each year, and all that nitrogen enables much faster growth than the slow release of nitrogen through compost or cover crops used in organic farming. When we talk about green revolution, we're really talking about a nitrogen revolution with lots of water. Okay. So I don't see anything in the passage. You would have read the passage at this point. Artificial chemicals for pest control. There's no evidence in the passage that says that organic farming uses artificial chemicals for pest control. But we do get that piece about the nitrogen, and it sounds like organic is natural, whereas conventional is synthetic. Answer choice C. Both use nitrogen to encourage plant growth, but the nitrogen used in conventional farming comes from synthetic sources. It looks like that line 61 to 65 was saying just that. So we've got nitrogen here. Conventional agriculture is synthetic, and nitrogen from compost or cover crops used in organic farming. So there's nothing there that synthetic compost is natural, as are cover crops. So it looks like that's going to be our answer. And it is, in fact, line 61 to 65 like we just saw. We'll just see why it's not answer choice D. Both create a substantial amount of nitrogen runoff, but only the type of nitrogen found in fertilizers used in conventional farming can be dangerous. So we go back up to the passage, and we see here, but not all nitrogen used in conventional fertilizer ends up in crops. Much of it ends up running off the soil into oceans, creating vast polluted dead zones. So we do see that the nitrogen in conventional fertilizer winds up being harmful for the environment there. But answer choice D is saying that both create a substantial amount of nitrogen runoff. Organic farming, the nitrogen runoff from organic farming is not mentioned. And I would imagine that cover crops and compost, if it creates any runoff, it's going to be minimal. But that's just speculation. The passage doesn't say it. You cannot choose that answer choice. Thank you for joining us today. If you like this video, click like. You can share it with someone who has trouble with these paired questions. If there's any question you'd like to see from a past official SAT or PSAT or ACT, leave in the comments. I'd be happy to shoot a video on it. Or you can leave someone's name in the comments who has trouble with these types of questions. And click subscribe so you don't miss anything. Have a great day.